No, I have not come across many men in comparison to women. But the men who I do work with and have worked in our field are extremely influential in the community and in the workforce. I see them as game changers in the role, and also towards role modelling in our communities and the workforce.
As my time as an Aboriginal health worker, I have noticed whilst we have so many quality brothers out there who dedicate their life as an Aboriginal health worker, it is noticeable that there is an imbalance between our male Aboriginal health workers and our female Aboriginal health workers, across the system in general.
I've worked as an Aboriginal health practitioner now for over 20 years. And so throughout that time, we've encountered a few male Aboriginal health practitioners and health workers, but not as many as what I'd like. Well, there are dedicated and passionate male Aboriginal health practitioners. We're still underrepresented in this field compared to our female counterparts. And I'd like to see more. I tell you what though, the mob that I did meet, they're pretty deadly.
Funny enough, a lot of our members are males, either they're CEOs, are Aboriginal health workers or Aboriginal health practitioners formally. However, recently, there's probably only a handful of Aboriginal health workers or practitioners that has studied through the RTO. I think there is a need massively for it. But yeah, it's funny that I've seen, a lot of the people, previous AHWs, AHPs are actually now the CEOs of some of the Aboriginal medical services.
Yes, I have encountered many Aboriginal males and Torres Strait Island males practitioner health workers in my time. I feel we need more because there weren't very many, but still in all, a lot of them weren't happy or continue with their work because most of the times they were managed by non-Aboriginal women nurses in their profession, and a lot of restriction on it, on their performance and their work ethics. I mean, a lot of them wanted to get out and start to talk to people about it, but it just didn't happen because of the restrictions placed on them. So a lot of them left, but they went into other areas of health. But I think we need more Aboriginal males on the front line because we've got to educate men to look after their health, have a health plan, and make sure they're comfortable and safe to see a doctor.
So I've been a health worker for 12 years. In my time, I've probably only ever encountered about 12 male health workers in my time, and I've worked in in community sectors. I've now up the hospital, which has a larger number of males, I must admit, than the community sector. But I've worked in Northern Territory and Western Australia, and finding a male health worker, they're rare at best. They're very scarce. Yeah.
Yes, I worked at a local art show in my community, and we had many male Aboriginal health workers and practitioners employed there.
Yep, I've been working with Aboriginal health workers and Aboriginal health practitioners for years now, starting at the Illawarra Aboriginal Medical Service. Like I said, coming from the mines and going straight into a health profession, I was just a young fella and I was really worried. And I remember this fella called Troy Pender, who was the senior Aboriginal health worker, just put me under his arm and taught me everything I knew. Also working, I was privileged to go to a remote Aboriginal community to run the clinic there in Yalata, and the service was just full of amazing male Aboriginal health workers, male Aboriginal health practitioners, and male Aboriginal wellbeing workers who had studied Aboriginal health work. And being an Aboriginal male from a different Aboriginal community, it was just essential and so, I guess, so really cool to work alongside that Aboriginal male cultural authority they held in their language and their community and learn their ways. And again, I was privileged to work in Warraparuna for Aboriginal medical services here in South Australia and here in Adelaide, and just, you know, really cool, probably 10 or 12 Aboriginal health workers and practitioners all doing some amazing work, running their clinics and seeing their mob.